Hey everyone, I'm UnsungNPC back here with another class video for you, and today we are going to be looking at the Summoner class, which is a modded class from Call of the Wild mod on the Nexus. Let's dive into it and see if maybe you want to give it a try. The Summoner class. As you can guess, this class is about summoning. I think that's pretty obvious. So basically how it works is the summoner gets an Eidolon. The kind of Eidolon they get, there's lots of different kinds, so we'll get into it. But you get an Eidolon, which is kind of like your little summoned creature thing that you get to spend evolution points on and change their abilities every time you level up, and it's really, really cool and interesting. And so we're going to see what else this class has to offer here. They can wear light armor without incurring normal arcane spell failure chance, which is dope. They get lifelink, so whenever the Eidolon takes enough damage to send it back to its home plane as a reaction, you can instead take that damage, some of it, to keep the Eidolon alive, which is cool. Shield ally, you gain a +2 bonus to armor class and saving throws. This works very similarly to the Spiritualist, like almost completely identical. Like actually the same. What? Okay. Yeah, it's just different named because it's for an Eidolon instead of a Phantom. But there you go. Maker's Call, it summons back to you as a standard action. You can call it back to your side. Access Dimension Door, it spawns adjacent to you. Very nice. Transposition, you can use your Maker's Call ability to swap locations with your Eidolon instead. If the Eidolon occupies more squares than the summoner can appear in any of the squares occupied by the Eidolon. That's cool. Yeah, because I think there's a way to make your Eidolon bigger, and if that happens, then obviously you have to account for that. But yeah, you guys can just swap locations, which is cool. Greater Shield ally, so any allies in reach get +2 to AC, +2 to saving throws, and then your bonuses for those increase to +4. So that's really awesome. Life Bond. So as long as the Eidolon has 1 or more hit points, the summoner is protected from harm. So basically, if the damage would bring the summoner below 0, the Eidolon can instead stop that from happening and take the damage itself. Right? And then Twin Eidolon. A summoner and his Eidolon share a true connection. As a standard action, the summoner can assume the shape of your Eidolon, copying all of its evolutions, form, abilities. Your physical stats change to match the base scores of the Eidolon. Oh my. Items with continuous effects continue to function, so all your passive bonus items. Summoner loses natural attacks and racial traits in favor of the abilities granted by the Eidolon's evolutions. So you both become Eidolon. You are both Eidolon. It's a number of minutes equal to your summoner level. My goodness! That seems dope. I actually would try that out. That sounds awesome. Okay, so you get Link. You guys have a mental link together. This communication is a free action. It allows you to give orders to the Eidolon at any time. Let's see. Share magic item slots. That's for the tabletop. Yada yada yada. Yeah, cool. Aspect. The summoner can divert up to 2 points from your Eidolon's evolutions pool to add evolutions to yourself. Oh. He cannot select the ability Increase Evolution through this ability, which makes sense. Any points spent in this way are taken from the Eidolon's evolution pool. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So you can just snap some evolutions on yourself. Greater Aspect allows you to increase those points used to 6. In addition, the Eidolon loses 1 point for every 2 points instead of 1 for 1. It's 1 to 2, which is actually really awesome. That's actually really great. I like that a lot. And then because it makes sense, you get all of the summon monster spells. You get one every other level. Makes sense for a summoning class. Excuse me. We're going to go through these archetypes, and then we're going to take a look at the Eidolon, some evolutions, and things like that, and kind of see what this thing has to offer. The Devil Binder. The Devil Binder makes it to where the Eidolon that you summon is just a devil. Has to be the devil subtype. The Devil Binder's Eidolon never increases its maximum number of attacks, and its base attack bonus is equal to half its hit dice. At 4th level and every 4 levels thereafter, the Eidolon's charisma score increases by 2. So not as like physically strong, but more charisma. They only get lifelink and life bond up here, not like all this other extra stuff. Because you don't summon like this random crazy chemically made summoned creature. You're summoning a devil from the infernal plane that has its own will and whatnot. You get Link, Aspect, Greater Aspect. You get a bunch of spells. Protection from Chaos, Scorching Ray, Hold Person, Crushing Despair, Dominate Person, Summon Monster 6, Firebrand, great ability. Power Word Stun, Meteor Swarm, and then Arcana Extra Use. Okay, so these are all like... These are all once per day abilities. And then this allows you to use them 3 per day. Okay, cool. Corrupting Touch. I don't like touch spells. If you've watched my, Sorcerer video, then you know this. You become shaken. Persist for a number of rounds equal to half your level. You make the character shaken. Great. Infernal resistances, so 5 fire resistance plus 2 against poison. Eventually 10 and plus 4. Hellfire. It's just a radius blast burst that does 1d8 points of fire per level. Reflex save for half. Good creatures that fail their saves are also shaken. You gain wings. And then Power of the Pit. So you get immunity to fire and poison, and then resistance to acid and cold 10. That's the bonus for the charisma score. Smite Chaos. Summoner's Eidolon gains the ability to smite Chaos as a Hell Knight. Okay, so... yeah, it's like Smite Evil, but you use it on chaotic characters. That's actually really cool, because most of the enemies in this game are chaotic, even if they're not evil. So, Smite Chaos has more use than Smite Evil, in my opinion. But yeah, that's it. You summon a devil instead. Get all these devilly things. Fey Collar. You get a Fey Eidolon. Okay. It can be any kind of Fey. Whoa. That's cool. You get all of these abilities, all of the aspect abilities. The difference is, instead of summon monster, you get summon nature's ally instead. Which, honestly, I like summon nature's ally better. I like the creatures you can summon from those a lot better than the monster ones. So, that's pretty awesome. Naturalist. What does that do? Okay. You get summon nature's ally again. And then you get these instead of the link and aspect abilities. You get these, which are what? Animal focus? As a swift action, you can enhance the Eidolon with an aspect of an animal. Oh. Okay, like the hunter ability. Second animal focus. Shared focus. So you can apply one to yourself. And then third animal focus. So animal focuses are like toggleable passives. They can increase lots of different things. Skills, ability scores, AC, saving throws, whatever. So you get to toggle 1, 2, eventually 3, and then eventually give one to yourself. I like that. I dig that. You're also losing out on the shield ally stuff and life bond, but that's pretty cool. Just a more primal summoner. I like that. Master Summoner. So the Master Summoner, instead of forging a bond with a big, like, normal Eidolon, they choose lesser Eidolon. So, your summoner's class level is halved for the purposes of determining abilities, hit dice, evolution pool, and so on. But you gain extra abilities to, like, monster summoning. You get the augment summoning feat as a bonus feat, basically. So, you sacrifice the power in the favor of summoning a plethora of otherworldly creatures. So you're about summoning more, rather it's quantity over quality. That's what this archetype is. Which is cool, because I think having lots and lots of mobs to throw at people is nice. Twin Summoner. Twin Summoner is where you summon a copy of yourself. Which is crazy. Lifelink teamwork feat sharing. So you guys get to share teamwork feats. And I see that we get some bonus teamwork feats down here, which is nice. Twinned transposition. Okay, so you can swap locations and then do it as a swift action. Yeah, and so like this thing like is basically you. So they can use weapons and magic just like you can. So it's like having a copy of yourself. Which is pretty cool. So you have you and then like an evolved version of you. And you guys share teamwork feats and can swap locations faster. That's pretty awesome. I like... Twin Summoner is one of my favorite ones in the tabletop out of the Summoner ones. I really enjoy it in the tabletop, so I'm glad that it made it in here as an archetype. And Soulbound Summoner. This one I don't really know anything about, but it seems to be like arcane related. Eidolon Pact-Bound Curse. Eidolon's alignment always matches that of the Soulbound Summoner. In addition, you have to choose an Oracle Curse. You gain spells as a result of the curse. Okay. Interesting. So you get an Eidolon and a curse. You get your key abilities here. You just don't get the first one, but you get Soulbound Link instead. Summoner can use his life link ability to sacrifice hit points. Yada yada yada. Okay, it works the same way. Okay. Soulbound evolution. Oh. Okay, so you get like 5 additional evolution points eventually. That's cool. It's like a stronger bond. Makes a more powerful summon Eidolon, which is cool. I like that. So you just get bonus points. So yeah, out of all of these, I really enjoyed the Twin Summoner, and the Soulbound seems really cool. Fae Caller also seems cool to me. Devil Binder is honestly my least favorite because I feel like it's more specialized, but it's just kind of limiting. There's just so many things you can't do. Your Eidolon's a little weaker. I'm just like not into it. But you know, to each their own. Now let's go see if we can like get some of this ish down. If you like these favorite classes, please go ahead and download the favorite class mod, also created by the creator of this mod, Call of the Wild, on the Nexus. Alright, here are the Eidolons. Oh my goodness. What even? Okay. Agathon, Angel, Azada, Demon, Devil, Air Quadruped, Earth Quadruped, Fire Quadruped, Water Quadruped, or Water Serpentine. Oh, okay. Inevitable? What the heck? Oh, they're like the order ones. protein. My goodness. Hang on a sec, let me get rid of this mess. Okay. So what do these guys get? Base evolutions, so they gain resistance to electricity and bite, and saving throws against +4 against poison and petrification. Okay. 10 resistance and cold and sonic. Lay on hands, cause why not? DR5 evil and immunity to petrification. Immunity to electricity. And then DR10 evil. Okay, kind of okay. I don't know. Electricity is not the best resistance, in my opinion. Angel gets slam, acid resistance, which is great. Cold resistance, which is meh. And then +4 against poison. 10 fire, 10 electricity. Wings, of course. DR5 evil, immunity to petrification. Immunity to acid and cold, which is great. And then protective aura ability. Whatever that is. Yeah, Zaya. Electricity resistance. 4-point weapon training. Proficiency in martial weapons. Okay, so they can use weapons. 10 cold, 10 fire resistance. Wings again. DR5 evil, immunity to petrification. Immunity to electricity. Ability increase evolution. So ability to their increased ability score. Energy form. You can switch between normal forms and an energy form. It's incorporeal, doubles its fly speed, but it can't make natural or manufactured weapon attacks. It can, however, activate any spell-like abilities. Oh, cool. Okay. Damon. Claws and acid resistance, +4 on saving throws against disease and poison. Cold and electricity and fire. 1 bonus point. DR5 good. Immunity to death, disease, and poison. Immunity to acid. And then devour. Oh. Oh, it eats dead people and gains bonuses. Gross. Okay. Demon. Claw, electricity resistance, fire resistance, +4 against poison. 10 acid, 10 cold. +4 against poison and immunity to poison. Oh, you get immunity to poison and +1 bonus to their evolution pool. DR5 good. And increase an ability score as well. Electricity immunity. And then they gain true seeing constantly, which is nice. We've already kind of seen what Devil does, so we're not going to worry about it. Air. So air, earth, fire, and water seem to have very similar things, except for like these three. Okay? So they all gain immunity to paralysis and sleep and the slam evolution, and they all gain immunity to their element, right? 1 point to their evolution pools. Flight for air. Immunity to combat maneuvers. Increase their speed by 20 feet, and then I think immunity to combat maneuvers again. Immunity to bleed, poison, and stun, and no longer be flanked for all 4. Immunity to critical hits, and do not take additional damage from sneak attacks. Yeah. And then whirlwind ability, like a large air elemental. DR5 and +1 to attack damage rolls and combat maneuvers. Like a truck. Fire energy attacks and burn ability, like a large fire elemental. Freeze ability, like a large water elemental. So these guys become crazy, like, elemental things, which is cool. Inevitable. They're constructs and outsiders. They gain slam and +4 against death effects, disease, necromancy, paralysis, poison, sleep, and stun. Oh my goodness. I'm sold. +4 bonus on saving throws against mind affecting and immunity to non-lethal damage, fatigue, and exhaustion. Oh my gosh, they're resistant to everything. Sold, sold, sold. Give me this now. What? Immunity to death effects, disease, and poison. DR5 chaotic and immunity to sleep. Immunity to ability damage, ability drain, and energy drain. Oh my goodness gracious. My, this one is so good. Immunity to paralysis, stun, and any effect that requires a fortitude save. Fortitude kings, dude, these guys. Oh my jeez. I want this one. Give it to me. Protean. Bite, tail slap, and acid resistance. Electricity and sonic 10. Constrict evolution. Oh, with their tails, probably. DR5 lawful and blind sense and flight. Acid immunity and amorphous anatomy. Oh, okay, so it stops them from, like, it gives a chance to not take damage from critical hits or sneak attacks. Immunity to polymorph. Automatically recovers from blindness or deafness after 1 round by growing new organs. Gain constant freedom of movement and greater polymorph. Okay, these guys are... Oh yeah, these last two, A+. Yes. The elementals, also really cool. The Alzada, the Angel, maybe the Daemon and Demon are kind of cool. Devil, you know how I feel about it. Bleh. Agatheon doesn't seem like it has really good bonuses. So, nah. But man, the inevitable. Inevitable is right. We have to do it. Yes, this is the Summoner. It looks pretty sweet. Check it out. Check out what kinds of evolutions you can come up with or combinations. It's a fun class. I've played it in the tabletop. It's a blast, honestly. Whether you're new or a veteran player, thanks for checking out my channel, this video. Any other videos you may have watched, feel free to subscribe. Let's Play stuff is going to be coming up at some point soon for this game, and then eventually Wrath of the Righteous, so stick around for that if you want to see some Let's Play content. Check out this mod, Call of the Wild on the Nexus. It kind of rocks. Exhibit A, this video. Exhibit B, all of my other videos. You can see what they do. They all just add classes and archetypes and all that. I had a link for all of that in the description, so check that out. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.